Hey guys, today's video is going to be all about the film called Searching. We just saw an unlimited screening of it. It's not out in the UK until the end of August.
But it came out in America, I can't remember. I think it like premiered at Sundance or something, so like January this year.
It's been out a hot minute.
So it's about this family. There's this dad and his daughter, and they've recently just lost the mother in the family to cancer.
Just this time we did miss like the first few minutes of this film.
Yeah, usually the adverts are longer. So I'm gonna I'm thinking it was cancer because there's a big yeah. So they've lost the mother of the family to cancer, and their relationship's sort of struggling. It's not as strong as it used to be, and one night he's like having this conversation with his daughter, and she says she's at study group, and then he goes to sleep thinking, you know, she's just gonna come back in the morning, and at around like 11 p.m. she calls him like 3 times, and obviously he's asleep, so he doesn't pick up, and then it just basically turns into a missing persons case because they can't find her anywhere. So it's just kind of, it's told all on a computer screen and through like phone conversations and emails and stuff like that, and text messages. And it's just basically the full investigation through the eyes of her father and through the detective work in the case. And I am frankly shooketh to the core. Holy shit, like I haven't seen, like I know missing persons isn't like a genre or anything, but there's like thriller and then there's missing persons.
I mean, like you have things like Gone Girl and stuff like that. I would categorise that within that kind of group. Yeah,
this is probably one of the best ones I've seen since Gone Girl. This is like, this shook me to the core. Because it just
also kind of like The Girl on the Train and things like that. That kind of like
that genre thing.
Yeah, that's all I can think of that would be like relatively
it went from one simple thing and it just
it did. I mean, like I felt like it was relatively quite a slow burn film, you know, until it got to like basically the end of the film, you know. But that's the kind of, you would expect that in
you kind of want that though.
You're not gonna get like instant gratification out of this film.
You kind of need to get invested in it, sort of thing.
You need to see the little like hints and things
and details, because there are so many.
There are so many.
Honestly, you watch this a second time round and you'll be like, shit.
Literally though, like I kept hearing people like, that's that throughout the film. Like I could hear them like trying to piece it together.
It's one of those things where you just get so involved in it that you're just like, oh my god, I need to solve this myself, because I
feel like I was pretty good at it, to be honest. Like obviously you automatically think it's one person and then like, you know, it's not. And then you're like, damn.
What was really interesting is that like you're only sort of told what they want you to know.
Well,
but like it's never fully everything, because it is like told through a computer screen, so there's so many things obviously you don't know that other people obviously know in their heads. I won't give any spoilers because
no, it's really hard not to spoil anything. Like so hard not to spoil anything,
because it's just, the ending is just so like,
but like this is one film that you just don't want it to
you don't want to spoil. You need to watch it without knowing like as little as possible. So the main actor in the film is John Cho.
Yeah, John Cho.
John Cho. You may know him as Sulu in the newest Star Trek films. And I thought he was great.
I thought he was great too.
I could really believe like this whole family setting, like him and the girl that played his daughter, and Deborah Messing as the detective.
She was amazing.
Like, oh my days.
She was incredible.
I felt like I was literally watching like newscasts. Yeah,
literally. No, I like, there's some bits where obviously they were showing what would have been like the real life newscast, like breaking news and everything up. And when it like popped up with like the Amber Alerts and things like that, I literally got chills, because I remember when I was in Florida getting Amber Alerts and being like, I don't understand what that is. So I looked it up and I realised it was a missing child. And it literally, like, I think because it was in that format of it looking like it was a computer screen or a phone or whatever, it made it more, because we live through computer screens and everything.
This is true.
It made it like such more modern and like in touch with it, as if you were going through the situation. Like I genuinely like felt a like twinge of like horribleness in your stomach, you know what I mean?
It used the platform like really well.
It really did. I think there were a bit of a moments where like it felt a bit kind of like dizzying, because they kept like doing some weird transitions and zooming in and out and stuff.
It's hard to film that sort of way.
I don't know if they could have done it just as a completely like still screen. You know what I mean? Because they did like move about the screen. It wasn't just like it was.
Yeah, so it'd be like iPhones or like laptops or whatever. But like there were some parts where, I don't know, obviously like when she's calling him and he doesn't pick up, you're like, fucking pick up the phone. Like there'd be parts where he wouldn't pick up and he's like, pick up the phone, pick up the phone. You just want to scream at them.
Literally.
And there was like some really interesting uses of like social media. So like, you know, when, I don't know, someone goes missing and everyone's just like, oh my god, RIP.
Yes.
Like we're really close, and it was just like,
Yeah, that when that girl, she was my best friend, and like you saw in like when her dad called the person to like see where they'd been, she was like, yeah, we didn't really know each other that well, and then this girl went and
fake
made
news
like a YouTube video being like, oh yeah, my god, she was my best friend. Wipes away fake tear. Like I can't, because like it just happens so often.
I know,
and I hate that we're like so familiar with it.
Yeah,
because like it's just crap to have to go through stuff like that, but like that's insane. Like
how accurate it was.
Down to like the really stupid like adverts you get, like spam adverts on websites and things. Like it's wild how well they put that together.
It's quite terrifying.
It is quite terrifying.
Like when you get to like the reveal at the end, you're like, oh my god.
Don't trust no one.
Trust no one.
Trust no
The internet can do wondrous things.
Yeah, god.
Not in the best way. Oh god, I want to talk spoilers, but I know I just can't.
I really do too.
I mean, I guess all I can say is that this is probably I think it's one of my favourites I've seen this year, to be honest. Because I'm a sucker for thrillers.
It's one of the ones that's like kept me really intrigued throughout the whole thing.
It's going to keep me thinking for a while, I think.
Yeah, like I genuinely want to go and see it when it comes out again.
Yeah.
Just so we can like see if we can figure out stuff. But the acting was like so good, I don't feel like we will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like we will figure out.
Just... It's one of those things, isn't it?
If you love like murder mystery things, you'll love this film. Like honestly, literally, so good. Like I can't think of anything that I really hate about it, to be honest.
No, I mean, when we came out, she said that was actually like a really short film, and I think it's like an hour.
Yeah, it did feel like pretty
or something.
short.
But like, kudos to them for fitting so much story into a short amount of time.
Definitely.
Like, it didn't feel short, which was good because obviously you want to get invested in the story. But it was, so kudos to them for managing that.
I mean, we're used to watching like, you know, 2.5 hours crazy films. Like, it's refreshing.
Oh my god.
I just can't, there's so much I want to say, but I know that I can't. It's gonna be a great conversation after this finishes.
Genuinely like shooketh.
But yeah, I genuinely don't know what else to say other than like, that was like a really interesting and unique take. And it was like such a modern and great thing to watch, and it's very eye-opening. You know, all of like the Reddit theories and that were really interesting. That was mad. It's just wild, but you see so much of it in the news these days. It was like, it doesn't even feel like a fictional story. No, it literally could have been like a documentary. Like genuinely, when they were like making a murderer, I was like, this literally could have been a Netflix series. Literally making a murderer. Literally making a murderer. And I've been watching a lot of Brain and Life, so I was like, damn. Both of us are just like, oh my god. Yeah. Too real. Too real. Congrats to the people that made this. Definitely. I'm really happy with that. I'm shook. That was good. So definitely recommend this. Yeah, definitely. Out of 5? Strong 4.9. Maybe even a 5. Ooh, girl. I never give things 5, but oh my god. Oh girl. Oh my god. It's on Mamma Mia level. Mamma Mia was still better. Mamma Mia was great. I was like earlier today, I was like, oh, I really don't know if I can deal with this film. I wish we could just go watch Mamma Mia. Yeah. So yeah, we don't really know what we're seeing next week. It'll probably be Mamma Mia. It probably will. I don't know if there'll be a video next week. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if people want anything other than us just doing Ramble videos. I can't think of anything else to do. Meh. We like doing these, so this is what you're gonna get. Yes. That's all we gotta say about that. Subscribe to Ellen, subscribe to me, subscribe for this. All the linky doos are in them. Yeah. So, okay, bye. Every time. Every dang time.